Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. First of all, before I get into this video, I want to say a huge thank you to all of you guys for subscribing to my channel recently. All of you guys' support all around the world is much appreciated and I just can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Now, a lot of the thing, a big question that a lot of you have been asking me is, why is it so important to learn the Russian language? Now, obviously, this is not a video where I'm going to start speaking a lot of Russian, but I can say Здравствуйте из Новой Зеландии, меня зовут Gilbert, я в Новой Зеландии. Я в Окленд, мой город, мой красивый город, это Новая Зеландия. Я ребенок из России. I don't know, something like that. I'm just practicing a little bit more, but I have been practicing a lot of Russian, and when I was in Russia last time, I did learn a lot, and I was actually forced to really speak Russian with my birth family. Now, you guys' support, everything, comments has been incredible, and I just want to say, obviously, building the resources and building more advice for adoptees around the world is my goal, and that's what I'm focusing on. So obviously, I use all sorts of ways of practicing, and getting immersed around the language is definitely the biggest and best way of learning the Russian language. For myself, I think it is big, it is very important, and it is always something that I always say to myself, get yourself immersed around the language. Now, there's been all sorts of ways that I've been learning since the beginning. I did learn the alphabet first. I'll just grab this book. I got it on the ground, so it makes things a little bit easier. But I do also have been repeating and practicing the alphabet with the Russian language. English Russian phrase book. Now, it was given to me as a gift from my birth family, believe it or not, but it has been helping me a lot with practicing the Russian language. And since the beginning, in 2013, when I first went to Russia, I knew no Russian. I only knew hello, goodbye, thank you. Okay, I knew the basics, but when you go to a country, it's always, of course, essential to learn a little bit more so you can start speaking the language with people. With myself, I started practicing more over the years, the alphabet, more practice and more practice, and to myself, it is important. And I just want to say, for a lot of you who are adopted from Russia all around the world, if you want to practice the Russian language, learn the alphabet. Practice it and practice it and practice it. I'm not saying this because I don't speak fluent Russian. I don't speak fluent Russian. I would love to. I've been to a point now where I'm at a level where if someone speaks Russian to me, I can pick up little things and the words don't sound strange to me. Well, of course, most of Russian does for me still, but I've been able to pick up a lot of the Russian language to me, and to me that is awesome. That is great. I can actually read. I can read it. Я читаю по-русски язык, но это сложно для меня. Okay. Я говорю по-английски отлично, но я хочу говорю по-русски очень отлично. I just said I can speak English, but I really want to speak Russian great, really great. I'm getting there, I'm working on it, and the more I connect with this language, the more I can speak with my birth family more. I was able to speak with my birth father a lot more, and when I did call my birth mother, I did speak Russian to her as well. I asked her about her life. I asked her about work. She is working, which is I'm very happy about. She's enjoying her life right now, and she said, well, that's what she said to me. And you guys' comments, obviously, about my birth mother, I do read them, and I'm really thankful to hear you guys, view on my birth mother's shoes. And to me, that's a big thing for me, and it's really quite great to hear you guys' feedback and everything like that. Now, I did meet my birth mother, and just to address a few questions, I have met my birth mother 3 times in Russia, and when I do go back, I do plan to see her again. It is very difficult to go all that way to go and see her because she is very out of the way, but she knows that I do want to see her, and I really do. I just want to make that clear with you guys, I really do. My birth father, he talks to me in Russian quite a lot. I practice. I can write basic Russian on my phone and send messages through. The more I practice with that, the more it starts to get better and better. But I just really want to say, this is just another sort of advice for, I can't say this is a video on how to learn Russian fast because obviously I don't speak Russian fluently. I can speak a little bit, as you could probably hear in the video. I can speak a little bit of Russian. It is very, very hard. По-русски это очень сложно, но я хочу очень говорю по-русски. Tak Меня zovут Alex Gilbert. I always ask, what is your name? Как вас зовут? It's a good one. It's just more practice I practice, seriously. I think the best way for me to really learn and practice the language is to actually go to Russia for a long period of time and just be immersed around it. No English, no translation, just the Russian language. And you know, everyone has different views on that. Don't go back to Russia, don't stay there. You know, you're adopted into your New Zealand family. I was trying to say that as a bit of a tongue twister, saying it too fast. But you know what? I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep on practicing here. I do not plan to live in Russia anytime soon, no, but I am filming in Russia this year, so I am going back to Russia to do more work for Reunited, helping more adopted people connect with their birth families. I'm focusing on that. And just one more thing also, well, before I finish the video, I really want to say I'm adopted is great. I'm not being biased, but what we're doing is we're connecting more adopted people around the world. We have a private group. I set that up in 2015. I can't believe it's into its 5th year now. It's pretty incredible. And we're getting things going for I'm Adopted for adoptees around the world. And you guys' support and everything is awesome. It's incredible. And I thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. We also now have a new thing called the Adoption Diaries. So we have adoptees, we have adoptive parents, we have a few researchers and searchers helping adoptees, writing blogs for our website, which is pretty incredible, and I'm very thankful for that. So thank you guys so much. And one more resource that is actually quite very useful is this, having a book in English and in Russian. And this is my friend Anastasia actually gave this to me. I really want to say я очень благодарен. Спасибо большое, Настя. Спасибо. Thank you, Nastia, for this. This is awesome. It's actually a book in English and in Russian. English on the left side and Russian on the right side. And it's awesome. It's a great way to learn the Russian language. The book is called The Book Thief. I don't know exactly where you can get this from, this exact book, but it's very helpful. It's издание на английском и русском языках. So it's in English and in Russian, so it's awesome. It's a great way of learning, having a book with English and Russian. So if you want to learn the Russian language as an adoptee to connect with some of your roots, learning words is good. This is probably a really bad example. Not a bad example, it's a great book, and I'm thankful for getting given this, but it's a big book to start off with, so just wait a little while. But yeah, so that's what I think. It is important to learn the Russian language as an adoptee, and for myself, I have this beautiful New Zealand culture. I was raised here. I'm very thankful to live here, and I'm always going to be thankful. This is my home. Just to let you guys know, obviously, a lot of you asked, why do they call you Sasha in Russia? Now, Sasha actually means Alexander in the Russian language, and I get called Sasha because it's how do I say this? Maybe you guys can comment and be clearer with this, but it's like an alternative version for younger people. So for your son or someone that you love, you would call me Sasha. In New Zealand, Sasha is my first name, Alexander is my middle name, and my parents wanted me to keep both of those names. So in legal terms, obviously, it's Sasha Alexander Gilbert, which is pretty different. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, so I thank you guys so much for watching this video, and please go ahead and check out me on Instagram and Facebook. I am on there helping more adopted people connect. So thank you very much.